Good afternoon, Los Alamos Esports fans. Today you're joining Coach Hovde for a cast of the Secret City Esports Los Alamos High School Rocket League team against the Wheatland, Wyoming Bulldogs. Today is actually the first day of the regular season of the fall season of the Play versus Rocket League High School Esports tournament. Previous weeks we've had a few preseason matches we've featured. Today's a real deal. We're going to be featuring first week of the fall season against our opponents Wheatland this afternoon. I don't see sign of Coach Goodbody yet today. We'll see if he joins mid-cast here, but otherwise I will hold down the fort. A little bit of information about the season so far. This week is again the first week of the regular season of the 2021 Rocket League season hosted by Play Versus. The Rocket League season this season in the fall is going to be a modified Swiss format. So what that means is your record matters, and it determines actually the quality of opponent that you play in the future weeks. So you can see during the regular season here, we're starting this week, first week of October. We're going to be playing a number of weeks, I believe 7 or 8 weeks here, all the way up until November 19th. There will be a week break for Thanksgiving, and then playoffs will begin the first week of December and last week of November. Modified Swiss format means that we do want to win these early season matches in order to provide us a good spot in the playoffs and to provide us a little bit higher level of competition as we move throughout this fall season. So it is important. Every win is important. Every game is important. So we will see how the season starts out this week. Just a reminder to look into our merchandise page here at skulls.com. There's a link at the bottom of the Twitch stream and hopefully at the bottom of the YouTube page as well. Check out the merch there. We got jerseys, hats, mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, and a really nice tumbler that keeps your beverage warm all day long, or cold if you prefer a nice coffee. Also, a reminder here to make sure to like and subscribe to our Twitch page. Green arrow at the bottom right of your screen points you in the direction to the subscribe button. If you have Amazon Prime, subscribing to the Twitch stream is free on a month-to-month basis and provides the Los Alamos Secret City Esports Los Alamos High School program a little bit of extra funding. So all proceeds go towards the esports program at the high school. So highly recommend that you support by subscribing and following the stream here. Be sure to also check out our social media pages. We have a Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Already mentioned the YouTube, already mentioned the merch store. So be sure to check out those links at the bottom of the Twitch page as well. Really big links and buttons there at the bottom of the page. Easy to find those social media pages if you use any of the above resources. Take a quick look at our lineup today. So a really, really strong lineup for the Los Alamos side this week. Pretty much at full strength, I would say, at this point. Some of our earlier matches have been featuring some of our younger players. In this case, we do have Pizro starting in the lineup this week. Really important, again, for a good result. Week 1, Pizro, Donovan De La Cruz, is a supersonic legend, meaning I don't know how high a percentage that is in Rocket League status, but that's the highest level you can actually possibly be in Rocket League. Meaning that Pizro should be carrying this team pretty heavily. Let's see if he can make some really nice Showtime plays here for us while this match kicks off. He's going to be supported by Just T-Man, Terran, and Henshina as well. Priests. And so we expect some really, really nice plays out of the Los Alamos side this week. Quick look at our opposing lineup. We have Wheatland from Wyoming. This is a bit of a mystery on this team. We do have Soggy Crackers, Allied Tech, and Fuin. The only one that we have a rating for at this point is Fuin at gold. So I think the match has started. Let's kick right off into that match. We might have missed a goal. I apologize. Let's see. So yeah, we're jumping in here. Los Alamos again with a quick kickoff and a quick goal. I apologize for missing that goal. See if they can take advantage and score a second one that we can actually see here. My apologies. So Los Alamos top player Pizro is playing as Poopies today. And we see a little bit of his demonstration of ball control here. Let's see if he can let some of his teammates in on the action here. Get some good passing plays going here. Just T-Man, as we've seen all season long, trying to connect with his teammate, generally Hinshina. In this case, Poopy comes in, but just misses that shot. See if Poopies can make a solo play here. As I mentioned, one of the top Rocket League players in New Mexico. He is going to be a very, very difficult person to try to stop for this Wheatland team. So just initially here, we are seeing a bit of a skill gap between the Los Alamos side and the Wheatland side. We'll give opportunity for the Los Alamos side possibly to get some really nice passing plays in here. We'll see. You see Poopy's demonstrating a lot of ball control here. Quite letting his teammate get on the end of that. And pretty much a clinic at this point. See if Poopies can make a nice little double touch here, but he actually just scores it directly. Not quite what he's looking for, I don't think, but regardless, it ends up as another goal for Los Alamos here. If Poopies can go up here for a nice double touch. He's actually faking the double touch and goes for a pass to the middle. The two Los Alamos players are sitting pretty far behind. I'm not sure if there's a connection issue going on here. Looks like everybody's connected appropriately. Just going for a nice ground pinch there. Does get it on target. Unfortunately, the Wheatland team not able to get a save there. So you see a rare double miss there on the kickoff by both teams. Poopy's having a nice demonstration of a back pass here. He actually takes a shot on his own goal. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Los Alamos side. Just T-Man now has the opportunity to make a nice little solo play here. Poopies with a nice pass into the middle. Fortunately, just a little bit too much on that. And Sheena to make a play on that ball. Again, a nice demonstration here of Los Alamos' top player in his ball control. Nice pinch there between Poopies and Just T-Man. Pinchina and Just T-Man can make a play here. Poopies does hit it out of play, unfortunately. Really nice fake there by Poopies. Unfortunately, the Wheatland team is able to make a play on it. It's almost playing a little defensively with a 4-0 lead. Understandably. Really nice air dribble into a pass for the Los Alamos side. And Sheena's going to come up here and see if he can make a play on the ball. Keeping it in the Wheatland half. T-Man not quite able to make a shot on goal there. Los Alamos very, very comfortable in that first game. 4-0 win on Wheatland. Again, Los Alamos with the 1-0 lead in this best-of-5 series against Wheatland. As I mentioned, it is important for Los Alamos to get a winning result this week, as well as next week, in order to push them into the higher bracket of the Swiss bracket. We will hop right into game 2 here. Not much of a pep talk from either side, from the coaching staff, I believe. Los Alamos, in this case, just kind of dominating here. They do have a miss here, giving Wheatland their first opportunity at a goal, and it does bounce in just off the right post there. A little bit of a miss there by Henshina to let that ball go through. No defenders in place. Wheatland does grab 1 goal early on in this game too. Again, a good look at Fuin here, who I believe is probably the Wheatland's top player. See if he can make a play on this ball. And Sheena does get a really nice pass into the middle. Just T-Man able to capitalize. We've seen that connection so many times so far this season, so really comfortable with those two players in terms of passing and shooting immediately. So a great play there for the Los Alamos side, tying it up early on in this game, 1-1. See if Poopies can come up here and make a play. He is able just to, the slightest of touches to the left there, seeing Just T-Man in position. It's a great pass. Doesn't quite look like that shot in from Poopies was going to go in, so that definitely was a pass out to Just T-Man. Los Alamos able to take a 2-1 lead. Just less than a minute off the clock so far in this game too. Poopies with a great save off the wall there. Comes in for a double touch. Gets a beautiful backflip to get that shot right in the upper corner. I think we should probably try to take a look at that again on the replay. We do see, not sure if we're going to get the replay of that in the bottom left corner here. See if we can catch that backflip right at the end. Beautiful, beautiful flip to get that in the upper corner. Really nice shot. Unfortunately, Wheatland not able to make a save on that bouncing ball. Poopies with another great touch in midair. Tech did have a shot at making that save. Fortunately, just T-Man was able to bump him just enough to get that ball. Enough time to fall into the goal very slowly. Obviously, Los Alamos taking their foot a little bit off the gas here. Good, just seeming to be slightly outmatched to this Wheatland team, especially with the strong lineup that Los Alamos is fielding here. Poopies is able to make a second touch on that, and Sheena does come in. Something we will be working on definitely is that final shot in by Hinshina. Timing has been there, just the car has been a little bit out of position. But that will definitely improve throughout the season as this team chemistry builds. Sheena does get a ball off the wall, and just T-Man tries to make a very brave play. Sheena somehow able to get that ball in after that pass. Not quite sure how it went in, to be honest. Yeah, just T-Man does not make contact there, but it looks like actually a little bit of spin on the ball off the wall there. Pushes it forward. A very lucky shot, if I don't say so myself. So of course this is the benefit of the Swiss bracket, in that as the season progresses you will get kind of more and more even matches. Poopies with the really nice ball control off the sidewall there, able to touch it a couple of times. One more touch to get it just in the upper corner. Those kinds of plays, you know, will come in handy as we advance through this fall season and face more and more undefeated teams. Seeming able to pass it right to Poopies on the wall. Really good communication there. Not really a follow-up there by Hinshina. Poopies going for a ground pinch. He's able to make contact, but third touch, not quite on target there. Just T-Man keeping that ball alive for the offense. Just T-Man able to push it right back down to Poopies. Not quite in the right position there. Pass was a little heavy. Poopies going off the ceiling. Going for a double. Not quite on target. Yeah, unfortunately for this Wheatland side, they're just stuck in their side of the field so far. Pretty much this entire game. We're able to get that early goal. See if they can get one more before the minute is up here. T-Man with a great touch. He's passing it right back outside. See Hinshina with a third touch. There's a demo by Fuin here. See if Wheatland can take advantage of that. Poopies is putting on a clinic here with ball control, as I mentioned, this entire game. Pretty much having his way with the crosses into the middle here. Almost going for one more touch. Really bold shot there, or at least a bold attempt by just T-Man to go for that mid-air. Got to angle it right down, but just misses. Poopy shot is on target, however. It looks like Los Alamos will run away with game 2 here, 7-1. Ball still in the air. Remember, the timer does not end until the ball touches ground. And there it is. Los Alamos with a 7-1 victory in that second game, bringing the series score to 2-0. We'll jump immediately into game 3 here. Alamos with a 2-0 lead. See if they can start out where they left off in the last game with a lot of field control here and a lot of really nice touches to the middle. See what Poopies can do with his first attempt here, going for a really nice team play, almost just T-Man again. These are really high-level plays that Los Alamos is attempting at this point. Just having the comfort of a 2-0 lead and knowing they're a bit higher level than their opponents, looks like they're practicing some very high-level plays here. Just is able to get a flip reset there on that ball. Not quite able to get that second flip on target though. It's just T-Man waiting in the wings here. Again, going for that downward angle. Wasn't quite sure if he's able to get a touch on that. Take a look at the replay. Not sure if I'm going to be able to catch it here or not. So here it comes. I'm not sure if he's quite able to get a downward touch. It looks like slightly, just not quite on target there. It's a good attempt though. See if the Wheatland team can gain a little bit more ball control here. Another shot on target or not. Poopies is able to. Yep. Another attempt at that back wall shot by just T-Man. He's kind of just having his way with the Wheatland defense here. Wheatland, apologies. Wheatland attempting to make some bumps here on Poopies, which is a really, really good idea when you're in this situation. Wheatland is able to clear that ball out. Just T-Man going for another downward shot. It's the third or fourth attempt at that play. Like I said, really high-level play for Los Alamos side. Getting some reps in here on that play. So, and there we do see Wheatland getting a free ball there. Not quite able to capitalize on that second bounce though. Wheatland is able to get that ball centered. Poopies though, always in the right spot. T-Man in that case, kind of taking the ball out of play. There's a third, fourth, fifth attempt at that downward shot. Not quite there. Wheatland does have a bit of a fast break here, and Sheena does recover fast enough to get that ball back into the Wheatland side. Another attack. Almost a great double touch there by Hinshina. That ball on target with not quite a pinch, but definitely a shot off the ground. Soggy Cracker not quite able to make a centering pass in there. The two players up on the side wall or the back wall now for Los Alamos trying to make that downward shot. And a really nice double touch in for Poopies. Showing his demonstration of very, very, very high skill. Extremely dangerous player. We do see Los Alamos with a 2-0 lead in this third game. Potentially the final game unless Wheatland can make a run here. Not looking too possible at this point. The minute left. There we do see Hinshina getting on the scoreboard with a nice little flip to get that ball on target. And there we do do see a nice kickoff goal from Soggy Cracker. Putting that car in just the right position to read that Machina kickoff. And nice to see Wheatland get on the board here. It's a really quick goal. They need that. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. See the Poopies to just T-Man connection here. See if Poopies can make a play on this ball. Gonna probably leave it for Hinchina here. No, he is gonna turn quickly. He's with the fake. See if Hinchina can make a play on this. Hinchina, as we mentioned weeks previously, really excellent patience and ball control. His dribbles are really on point. Here we do see another attempt at back wall play. Poopy's not quite able to control it. Just T-Man waiting there on the backboard, going for that extremely difficult shot if the pass comes in. Soggy Cracker's going a bit of the wrong way there. Let's see if Wheatland can clear this ball out. And Poopies is able to score. I know his attempted pass, probably for that backboard play with just T-Man. Again, just millimeters away from getting that final touch downward. So honestly, it's a bit of good practice here for the Los Alamos side. It's 10 seconds left. Just T-Man is able to get a touch on that one. Finally looking for that touch. Poopy's just serving it up on a silver platter, though. Not sure if the touch was needed, but they did get it in the end. There's 10 seconds left in this game. See Poopies with the keeping the ball alive, is able to get that flick off. Not quite in time. Los Alamos does take a very smooth match, 3-0, 3 games to 0 here. Not too much of a fight, to be honest, put up by the Wheatland side here against this extremely strong Los Alamos side. So not entirely unexpected based on the lineup that Los Alamos is fielding here. So we do see the 3-0 result here at the end. Apologize, 3-0. Overall, as I said, kind of a rout, let's say, here by the Los Alamos side. Puts them in good position for the upcoming next set of matches, though, as again winners or winning records will play winning records. So expect the level of competition to rise up a bit as we progress through this series. Be sure to check out our merch page, skulls.com. Make sure to subscribe to the Twitch channel if you enjoyed the stream. We'll be seeing you guys next week, next Saturday, for week 2 regular season action of the 2021 Fall Rocket League season for the Los Alamos High School Esports team. Make sure to check out our social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Red team has slain the dragon.